Trying to wait for that helicopter to go over. How y'all doing? All right. Welcome to Vesta Angels. This is going to be your reading for August the 27th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. All right. So today's title is Mercury going direct, no longer retrograde. All right. Um I was just doing some pre-shuffling, just trying to see, what decks of cards I'm being guided to use for today. And we had the trust card to come out. I accept that my inner voice will always guide you or guide me correctly. All right. And I just put this out for the thumbnail, the Mercury retrograde card. Should have been going through your sense of reinvention, right? Spiritually, mindfulness, physically, emotionally, your research or communication, re strategizing, reinventing yourself, recalculating some things, whether it's your money, budgets, income, jobs, potential earnings, potential hustle money, whatever it may be for you. Um, but it was a time to rethink a lot of things on information, missing information, right? We had a lot of conventions and rallies and things that was going on. But like I kept emphasizing, I also did a video, um, last week or so about, a debate going on in the middle of a retrograde. Anytime you have something like that, you know, um, any type of conference, it can be at your college, at your school. It can be a business meeting. Um, it can be a mediation meeting. Maybe some of you, having some counseling or a mediation meeting for separation and or divorce. A retrograde is retrograde for a reason. That means that you will not receive everything that you uh, would normally get. Okay, up under normal circumstances. Because everybody during a retrograde is not going to have access to everything that they need to be able to make a better judgment, however the case may be, in whatever type of situation. Because what's going to happen is that when Mercury would go direct, the information that you was waiting on, the information that you failed to search for or did not receive, or you couldn't find it, it was lost, it was lost in the ethers, it's going to come to you. It's going to come back to you. That's why things I feel, the readings will start to show things that were missing will start to be found. All right. Whether it's publicly, whether it's internally, because some of you, you've been also wavering in a decision. That's because it was Mercury retrograde. Hey, Reese, babe, how are you? You said, let me see. What did you say? You said, hey, just want to. Oh, okay. You heading to bed? Okay. All right. So we got trust. Mm, don't want to give me a card. All right. Grief. Haven't seen that in a while. Getting over some sorrows, right? Getting over something that may not have worked out very well. It can be business, platonic, love situation, dating scenario, um, looking for employment, you know, um, different conversations. But let's look at the grief. I understand that losing something, just got through saying that, is an opportunity to appreciate it. So that time of grief, that time of losing something, and again, that can be anything from conversations, debates, um, relationship, cutting somebody off, a sense of ghosting or separation, losing of a job, losing of a home, a vehicle, um, whatever it may be, an actual loved one, right? This is also coming across as trusting the process. Okay. Self esteem in reverse, building up one's self esteem, and perseverance. Beautiful. All right. I turned the deck upside down, but adversity. So some of you, you know, your your I don't want to say your thing, but what's happening is that you're coming out of adversity. Okay. Whatever it is, particularly for you, that has been challenging. And I feel that the challenging issue was not that you could not get it done or didn't have the perseverance to do it, which can be the energy, the um, tenacity, the strength, the courage. But I just feel like a sense of transition, moving from one thing to another, accepting um, that something needs to be cleared or decluttered or lost, um, and trusting that whatever that is or was, it will be replaced. Okay. It will be replaced. So don't let something affect your self esteem. You do possess the gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. Um, don't let anything or anybody take you out of the confidence level. You know that you can do whatever that you set your mind to, of course. Now, Vedic sidereal, the sun is still in Leo, not tropical Western. Um, because tropical Western, I feel that y'all say y'all in Virgo, right? But um, the sun soon will be moving September the 16th into Virgo. Again, I do sidereal, not tropical Western anymore. So perseverance, you know, keeping and staying in your power. We talked about that last night, and also courage, tenacity, and willpower. Um, don't give up, keep your confidence that you got through one thing, other things in your life, you can get through something else, right? Some of you do have, some of you may have had some sorrow or some grief, that something that you just knew or know that you just had to release or to cut off. Um, and it may have affected your confidence. Like, wow, I can't talk to this person anymore. So, it could have affected your self esteem. Like, well, darn, I can't keep a friendship. I can't keep a lover. I can't keep, a relationship. Now I have to be alone, or find new groups or sets of friends. Um, I was laid off. I was fired. It's going to be different for everybody, but adversity is always going to be there, right? Adversity is always going to be some things that are supposed to challenge us. That's part of our journey. That's also us with lessons, right? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's get this. Karma. mm, Celebration and belief. Like I said, anytime you have adversity, please remember that you're going to get through it long as you decide to have and to keep. Who was that? Hey, Gigi, how are you? Hey, extraordinary. Long as you decide to keep perseverance, right? Every time that we have adversity, a lot of times we always get through it. It can be very detrimental, um, but a lot of times detrimental can also be associated with life changes. A lot of people don't like change, but remember, change is growth. Um, Without growth, you're not also ascending more into your higher frequency and also higher vibration, right? It's all about your belief system. Um, Whatever, this can be when you marry the intention with actions, miracles do happen. And some of you will be finding this out with the celebration card here. The celebration card also reminds me of using your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is part of your gut instinct, okay? Part of that sacral chakra is also part of your perseverance. It's that strength, it's that willpower. Um, and it also can be, in the same energy as adversity. Sometimes people need adversity to help them to push forward as perseverance. Then you have some people that are totally opposite, where they will tend to shut down, they will reassess, they will withdraw. I'm thinking of the hermit. So let's see. And we have gratitude, and like I said, the hermit, solitude. When I was just talking about a sense of withdrawal, um, disassociating yourself, isolating yourself, taking time to understand your own belief system. A lot of times, people or humans need to remember that um, your belief system is what's going to keep your sense of perseverance, not somebody else's. Okay? Somebody else's perseverance should not necessarily drive your own perseverance, because you are your own person, you are your own karma, and then be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet drawing toward it a wealth of abundance. I am prosperity, I am abundance, I am health, I am wealth. So some of you may need to recite or do your religious or your mantras. So I'm not going to use any more of this deck. So let me see. What can I use today? Let's check your soul. Since I do have karma here, let's check your soul purpose, temptation. see. Rejection. Entrapment and alchemy. Okay, you got help from above in reverse. Anytime I see this card here, it really tells me that as above, so below, right? But you have to remember that everything, the alchemy card here, requires a human aspect, not necessarily all the time your spiritual or your soul. You, as a human, as your karma, as your purpose, you have to do the work. Okay. When we talk about adversity, perseverance, um, that comes from the physical or the physical aspect of um, what the human body can achieve. So therefore, there's no need from help above. This is the hard work, the energy, correct, the perseverance, pushing yourself through adversity, accepting the challenge. Because when you accept the challenge, then you're accepting a sense of it's like an inner thing, right? You're accepting the challenge of adversity, of your tenacity, the willpower. I can do this. I can get it done. You're not only accepting the challenge from the outside world, but it turns personal, right? Because then it turns into a a subject to I can do this, I can get it done, I can achieve. Now this can be also why the Six of Wands came out last night in reverse. Um, Adversity is pushing through. That perseverance is getting that accolade, getting that, training so that you can get awarded with some type of certificate means that I am a master of this, right? Whatever that mastery may be, whether it's personal, spiritual, physical, on the job training, personal goals that some of you may be setting um, to achieve, to be more as your higher self, higher frequency and vibration. It can be fitness regimen, okay? It can be your eating habits. It can be, where the other card at? Temptations. So it can be addictions, you know? Whatever that sense of adversity may be for you, um, what I see here is that a lot of you are releasing yourself from those temptations and entrapments, a sense of rejection. Now, this also can be somebody else that is doing this to you. And since you're recognizing it now, this is why the grief card is in reverse. Okay. Because you changed your sense of belief of that challenge, of that adversity with perseverance. So you're rebuilding your confidence up. Entrapment actually is very easy. Temptation is very easily. Is very widely known, seen, incorporated into our daily lives. It's incorporated into our hey, Free the People, how are you? Hey, Miss Linda. um Entrapment, temptations is in every aspects of our world and our life, whether it's platonic love relationships, marriages, on the job, in our daily lives, food, intimate connections, propaganda, you name it is there. Okay, so let's move on. um some of you released somebody here. that actually you were going to be entrapped or was to get entrapped with this person. I feel somebody was rejecting you or you was rejecting them. And all this time that they actually was trying to um thank you, free the people, free the light. Somebody here was rejecting somebody's temptation as a way that they were trying to entrap you. Now, that can be in all different type of ways, like I said. The alchemy could have been there, yes, but I see that alchemy card also as the magician. You are the creator, you are the co-creator of your journey, of your life. Um, Everything that you have, everything that you are, everything that you will continue to be is you as your own alchemist. You have the power to reject, to allow or not to allow temptations, and also you do have the power to entrap or not allow yourself to be entrapped. And some of you, this just seems like some type of separation and or breakup, a sense of ghosting, um, where that you were being led down some type of um, addiction, entrapment, um, obsessing, um, a sense of being chained to. This also can be emotional baggage. This also can be, the temptation of, one's body and or lust. hmm Let me get these other cards out. I hope everybody is well. Now, remember, like I said, today is the last day of the Mercury retrograde. You will be getting some type of missing information that you need. Okay. Some of you are tempted to attend some type of gathering, birthday party, wedding invitation, baby shower. For some of you, it can be an anniversary, maybe yours or somebody else's that you know. Because I do see you going to some type of celebration. This also can be a sense of reconciliation or reconnect, but some of you may be feeling like, it's an entrapment, that you don't want to um, see the truth, a lie, mm, that you don't want to. It's like your alchemy or your what you're creating in your energy in your space, you're changing it. Okay, from A to Z, whatever it may be. Like I said, diet, fitness, emotions, your mental thoughts, um, the people that you hang around and associate with. You're learning and understanding it's a lot of temptations around you. Because you have to remember too that people will try to entrap you. We see it and we know it every day. It's all types of entrapments. And some people, may also feel or believe that no, this person wouldn't entrap me because they love me, we're together, they wouldn't do anything like that. But also at the same time, the magician or alchemy, um, you don't truly know somebody's soul purpose or this temptation here. Temptation can make different people believe, because belief is also one's person's own reality. It may not be your necessary reality, and my reality is going to be different than yours, right? It's all about a sense of belief, perception, and perspective. But somebody here has been entrapped by temptation. Also can be, how can you say it? A sense of control and or power. hmm And somebody now here is waking up to the fact that they're ready to reject this. Yeah, see there? I ain't even hardly shuffle. Deception and envy. I know what I'm being channeled, right? So the cards are going to come out because I'm receiving the message deception and envy right next to a lie. This is why they keep having me talk about this, because these cards not going to come out for nothing. Temptation, entrapment, and rejection. It all was a lie. It all was a lie. It was all deception and envy. Somebody was hiding behind a mask here, keeping somebody entrapped, keeping them tempted or addicted or obsessed. This can be you or somebody else you may know. Um, this can be a dating scenario, you know. Somebody also could have been doing this deception because they were rejected. Now, the Seven of Swords, a person always returning back to the scene. Okay. So, whatever type of rejection or isolation with the island over there, a sense of ghosting, withdrawal. Some of you are keeping yourself withdrawal or isolated because you don't want to be tempted or entrapped or put yourself back where that you will be rejected again, you know, by somebody. hmm All right, let's keep going. Somebody here is wanting to return because look at there. I know what I'm talking about. Another one. Temptation again. So, what is this regarding? Because this is getting deeper than what I planned on um, for it to go. Again, Mercury going direct, whatever this missing information is, you're about to get it. Now, again, this can be anything, anybody. It can be a job, it can be a company, it can be family, it can be a group of friends or a certain person that you're around. They're a liar. They're deceiving you and they are full of tempting situations, leading you with temptations. Oh, I'm gonna give you this, or I'm gonna make you this, and it's all a lie. hmm It's all just temptations. It's deception. hmm I can't make it up here. Obviously, I'm not lying if the cards are being repetitive. Now, my readings or me as Vesta, um, my channel is about foresight. So some of you, you may not even know what this is yet. This is how my readings go. Um, I get the readings before situations happen. Now, I'm also going to be honest with you. This can be a lie that somebody is like you a lot, okay? And they've been lying about it, that they have been tempted wanting to talk to you, but they fear rejection. This also can be you. They may feel or felt that you are trying to entrap them in their mind, in their belief, okay? And this something as adversity that this person may need to have adversity, to get through this challenge to and persevere through it. Um, because the temptation is here, I don't want to say temptation is all huge. There's temptation like being addicted to sugar, okay? And you go into a gas station and you see all of that sugar everywhere, and you're tempted to grab a candy bar or a pack of donuts or chips. Okay, you got some people that's more tempted towards sugar. You got more people tempted towards salt. All of it is temptation. So whatever this particularly is, per se, it can be major or minor. It also can just be somebody is not telling the truth. They're deceiving themselves. They're deceiving you. They're very tempted to either want to come together to reach out, but they fear either entrapment as being tied down, being married, becoming engaged, becoming or making a relationship come together. It can be as simple as that because now we have the food card. The food card is Pisces energy, and like I told you before, Rahu is in Pisces. Rahu is karma. K2 is in Virgo, which is your spirituality, your sense of belief. And K2 and Rahu will be in both of those zodiac signs until May of next year. So this can be the adversity, the challenge that some of you will continue to have to deal with and go through, sorting out different temptations, deceptions, people around you that are envious. It can be from a friend, a lover, to groups of people that you're around. It also can be to your own self. Okay. The food card is a 50-50 chance, whether it's going to be a yes or a no. And so let's end it working on one's shadow self. All right. But a lie is coming to the surface. Okay. The truth is about to come out. Now, I kind of know what this is, but I don't want to say out loud. I don't want to say out loud what it is. But it is somebody in our timeline right now that has been tempting us with different talks, speeches, sayings, a sense of hiding behind a mask, deception, um, enviness, But a new beginning is happening. Now, I did the reading last night about the pages, right? The page of wands, the page of swords, cups, and pentacles. I feel that as a collective that we're about to have a reset as page energy where we're about to be reset for the next 20 to 50 years with Saturn being retrograde until November the 4th. Everything right now that's going on in our particular own journey, our own energy, is about unfinished business. Okay, things you can agree, things that you have not been finishing up has been coming back to the surface. Things probably from 10, 20 years ago for some of you that may be older. Some of you that are younger, maybe in your 20s or early 30s. This is your first Saturn retrograde. And this is very harsh for you right now. You're experiencing a lot of adversity because this is your first Saturn retrograde. For me being my age, this would be I believe my second. Because the first one was when I was first born. And now my age, now this will be my second Saturn retrograde. Okay. Now, when Saturn goes direct November the 4th, it won't go retrograde again until 50 years. So this is the biggest energy that this reset is trying to show us as a collective, and we're all being turned into pages, learning new things, hobbies, skills, innovations, computers, technology, um, learning how to love over again as new, because a lot of people will be going to new relationships, starting new marriages, starting new relationship commitments. Then you also got the perseverance, the adversity, the Page of Wands. Um, Keeping that sense of perseverance, right? Because Saturn is about to take us through the next 50 years of adversity. Um, because Saturn is all about the truth. Saturn is about information. Saturn is about working very hard, responsibilities, lessons. The Page of Cups is also like you've learned your lesson from the past to actually get to know somebody very well, right? Um, Page of Cups is about, I'm not going to full blown give my or jump into a relationship just straightforward. Page of Cups, I'm going to get to know this person. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to kind of divide your time up and not totally be a queen or a king or emperor or empress starting out. Because, a lot of times in our history, we have people that go on a date one time and then they get married the next day. And then once they're married, they're entrapment into a relationship and or situation with the person that um, results in their karma. As you can see, the Kundalini awakening. So let's go ahead and clarify this so we can wrap it up. See what I'm talking about? Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords. If I see it, I have to say it. I probably need to do a part 2 about these pages. Pages also is returning us back to our childlike energy. Um, Not being obsessed, but as a child, you do have temptations, but you have very limited temptations. Why? Because with um, childlike energy, you're more into your imagination than you are temptations. You're more creative, you're more open, you're more expressive, you're more have that agility to move and to do things. You're ready to explore, right? So I feel as a collective that whatever this reset is about to be done for us, it can be, unfortunately, this right here. Six of Swords in reverse. Some of you feel or is kind of stuck in a situation right now where you can't move. This is also somebody that has not apologized or you have not apologized with the Page of Pentacles here, but you're not offering something or somebody an opportunity, or somebody's not offering you an opportunity to come back into their life, to reconnect or to reconcile. Now, the Six of Swords in the upright is somebody that you're not talking to. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, it could be some communication now going forward, because Mercury is direct and Mercury has moved back to Cancer because it was in Leo. Something here in your life or in your situation you've lost, whether it was a job, a person, a separation, a divorce, being fired, you cut somebody off, whatever the case may be. But as the Page of Pentacles also in reverse, you're looking for another thing, hobby, skill. Um, you're looking for something else to do. So you were very busy and you had a lot of things on your plate, but now a lot of your time has freed up or is freeing up, and it's because you're about to cut off or lose something that you have been allowing yourself to stay attracted or tempted about. Okay, whatever that is, a person, a career, a hobby, a skill, something or somebody you were obsessed with, and it's time for you to start a new beginning as a page. Taurus energy here, Knight of Pentacles. Mars and Jupiter is in Taurus. But Mars is about to move and go to Gemini. Okay, so that courage, that adversity, that willpower is about to come towards you. So you're going to have to be ready for it. Don't say I ain't tell you. You're feeling kind of slow, stagnant, not really being able to move around. You're feeling stuck. You're indecisive. Um, Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people. You know, somebody here is stuck in some type of temptation, some type of obsession, feeling chained to something or a situation and or a person, and you're wanting to move or move away from this situation. But now things are kind of opening up and you don't see and understand how and why, but you're having a sense of gratitude. It can just be your time. Your time is being freed up for you. Why? It's because as these pages keep coming out, it's for us as a collective to retrain ourselves to have better skill sets, get back to your hobbies, um, get back into your creative mindset. Um, a change in your pattern, a change in the things that you feel are important and not important, rebalancing like the scales. I'm not going to take these. They're telling me to shuffle again. So, and so I think I'm going to end it with, let me find out. See there? That's why they told me to reshuffle. A separation, a breakup, the Lover's card in reverse. Some of you don't have a choice but to stay in something, connected to something, but you probably don't understand, but your mind is about to change. As a collective, too, I see that we're about to be freed. I don't know how that may resonate for you and whatever particular belief, person, situation, however the case may be, but you're about to be freed to make a choice very soon. Some people are going to stay with it. Some people are going to free themselves. You got two Fool cards. Like I said in the beginning, the Fool card is a 50-50 chance, but when two come out, that's a yes. That's a yes. And this is a belief choice. This is a physical choice because the Fool card is you starting a journey all over again. Remember that the Fool card is the whole purpose of the 78 cards. This is you starting your life journey. And as you walk and you continue to walk your path, you live your life, you walk your journey, you get into relationships, they work, they don't work, separation, you you try new things, you go through adversity, you have temptations, you encounter lies and deceptions, you discover truth, you discover lies, you work on your shadow side. This is all of us individually, right? All the way until you get to the Ace House card, where when your ascension is done, far as this physical reality, right? And we ascend. your next reset is that you're about to be a fool card. Your whole life is about to change. It's time for a new beginning, but only if you allow whatever has been keeping you from your new beginning. It's up to you to reveal, to take off your mask, stop the deception, whether it's coming in or coming from you. Um, Stop yourself from allowing yourself to sit back and to stay envious of other situations and people, and to now embark on your journey with faith. The Fool card also is a representation of faith, because we don't know our journey, we don't know where we're going, we don't know where we're headed. We have faith that Elohim or Source, God, however you want to say it, because I try to respect everybody. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. A page. We're all learners, and we will continue to learn as pages. But this is your reset. Okay, this is your reset. So, what can I end this with? Let me find out what is this Fool card. I'm so glad that we did. Okay, romance. All right. The clarifier is the romance card. A new beginning in love, especially love for yourself, um, gratitude, perseverance, um, romance, joy, bliss, heart's desire, content, affection, fulfillment, kindness, and forgiveness. So some of you, 50-50 chance if you're going to forgive somebody, um, 50-50 chance or a yes that you will go slow or start out slow with affection, and go towards your fulfillment. What is this temptation? Mr. Diablo. Mr. or Mrs. Diablo. Fighting for harmony that is not there. Y'all heard me kept saying reconciliation, right? Let me show you. What's at the bottom? Reconciliation. But the card came in reverse. So the temptation is clarified by the bouquet in reverse, which is no happiness, no harmony, not seeing the beauty or recognizing the beauty in you, what you do, what you represent, the beauty of happiness and joy, affection. Like I said, getting back into your creativity. Also recognizing with temptation here, um, that temptation is not a gift. Temptation is not a gift. Um, it's very much the opposite of a gift. Um, yeah, a gift in reverse is this temptation card, attachment. And I don't think I ever said that before on my channel, but a sense of attachment, a sense of obsession, not your free will is also temptation. Um, Warmth in reverse also is a sense of coldness, isolation, solitude, a sense of not opening up, right? Not reciprocating, no contentment, not reconciling, and no love. So if there's no love there, then what is it? Temptation. Temptation, rejection, and entrapment. All of that is the opposite of these. And this is why two Fool cards, you must free yourself. For a lot of you, if you don't, or under, I'm surprised the High Priestess card did not come out, because this is really regarding intuition here. Um, some of you with Saturn being in retrograde, the unfinished business part for you was that some of you stayed in something, entrapment, temptation, longer than what you were supposed to. And you were supposed to bend the fool card a long time ago. But now that Saturn is retrograde, the realization, which is the yellow here, the sun, Leo energy, you are, because the sun is enlightenment, it's aha moments, it's epiphanies, it's the joy, it's the happiness, it's the warmth. Something here is totally the opposite. It could be a person you're dating. It could be somebody you're trying to hook up with. It could be friends, family, lovers, spouses, children. Okay. Your job, you know. Because I have a lot of people on my channel too that are not in relationships. They're isolated, they're solitude, they're single, they've been single for a very long time. So your food card for you all will be that soon you will be releasing yourself from this solitude. Your reset is to stop allowing yourself to keep tempting yourself to stay solitude. You get me? What was I finna clarify this with? Something, which is the magnet. Something again, okay, so if this card did come in reverse, it's the longing and the desire. The longing and the desire is the temptation. Because something that you desire or want, you don't have to long for it. It will already be yours. If you're longing for warmth and love, romance, happiness, um, your heart's desire, you don't have to long for it. The Fool card is telling you to leap forward and take it. You only long for something that you desire or obsess, or it's a temptation for it. If you have a temptation for something, then it's only a desire. It's not really faith based. Okay. Um, Attraction, seduction, and yearning. What is this with all this seduction and temptation, and somebody is stuck in something that they don't desire? They actually want love and romance, but what they're getting is a sense of deception, compulsiveness, and I'm trying to find the right words. It's just a desire for something. Okay, if you desire your heart's desire, then two food cards, somebody new is coming towards you, or you will be taking this leap of faith going toward it. But the magnet is in reverse. So somebody is deceiving themselves of their own heart's desire by not letting the magnets attract. You get what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and wrap this up because I know I've been on here almost probably an hour. I'm going to throw you out a door. Because after I get off of here, it's going to be bothering me to trying to figure out, like, what is this temptation card? Now, the sun, like I said, is in Leo. Fifth house of Leo is about dating, desire, lust, um, procreation, the making of a child. So somebody here also may get pregnant um, through temptation or a lustful event when you were really looking for romance and love. Okay, but really it was only through um, temptation as a connection. This person lied to you, um, or is lying to you. So please don't trust that. Make sure you're also using protection, because with two Diablo cards here, this person also can have STDs. because they do not use protection with 2 Fool cards here. That also can be the truth that some of you may learn. We got before winter, before fall. I don't know when the fall equinox, according to Tropical Western, what date is that? Somebody is running out of patience, tired of being out in the cold. Excuse me. The next full moon, we just had a full moon in Aquarius, last Sunday? Some of you Leos probably also could have been affected very much by that full moon, which is your 7th house Aquarius, which was longing for a desire for love or for your mate. Because with the Lover's card here, 2 of Cups, I'm sorry. If you see the Leo symbol, that is a Leo card, 2 of Cups. Then what is this? When you least expect it. So somebody is not expecting this at all. Can be before the next full moon. So that is in less than 30 days from now. Let's go ahead and do your door. You see that? A moment's joy. Look at that beautiful door right there. Look how it's illuminated with light. Love and light. That's what I'm getting from this door. That's a beautiful card. You can rarely see it, but it's kind of like you see that yellow, like a sun over the top there? I would love for my hallway to look like this. Okay, so a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's wheel. Wow. Sand through the hourglass. Where have I heard that before? That was a daytime soap opera, right? A moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass. So hourglass is time. Time is up. Somebody is out of patience because, patience required is in reverse. So somebody is out of patience. Yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's wheel. So the Fool card coming out twice. It's about somebody's wheel of the heart to have perseverance to go after their love and to reconcile that moments of joy that once was had. Could have been whenever that was for you individually, in the winter time, the summer, or in the fall, whenever that. You said days of your life. That's what. Because I was a general hospital and all my children, so I didn't ever watch Days of My Lives, but I knew that was a song I heard, you know. Oh, that's a real throwback. I haven't said all my children in General Hospital since I was in my 20s. In high school and in my 20s. So that's real Saturn energy. That was over 30 something, 40 years ago. Hmm, that's crazy. Well, you know, this is not going to be for everybody, I understand. But don't let it fool you. You got all the way until November the 4th for this energy to play out because the Fool card here is about reset. Now, we talk about Pisces energy real quick. Pisces is about letting go of the ego so that love can bloom. You cannot have love and ego in the same sentence. It won't work. It won't work in a marriage, a relationship, a friendship. It definitely don't work on the job. Coming from a manager, a CEO, a boss, you know. And this can be the adversity, the challenge that maybe two people were not able to connect because one person was about love and one person was more about their ego. And that is a sense of deception. Hiding behind one's ego is not a person's true heart's desire. What else? And so I guess Saturn being retrograde is trying to reconnect a person with somebody here. And one person I feel here is trapped in some type of situation or dealings with somebody else that they got into through temptation. And it yeah, the person want to communicate because I'm stuttering. It entrapped them. You know how you'll be dating somebody and it's your true heart's desire, but then they decide to get with somebody else because of lust or temptation, because that other person is doing everything they can, flashing money, flashing butt, shaking their butt, whatever it can be, based on a shape or a figure. And then that person gets entrapped, right? Can be by children, by marriage, by lust, by intimacy, and that person gets entrapped. And it changes their karma. It changes their karma from a moment of joy to karmic. And then this person has to live the truth in reverse, a lie. And then they have a sense of rejection where that there are now, through karma, keep getting rejected from that person that they ended up with or trapped with, because that's not really what they truly desire. You said loose booting. Thank you. Miss Linda, I need to have a podcast with you on it. Period. But yeah, okay. Mercury retrograde, somebody may try and reach out to you or something like that, because we all are here as a sense of reinvention. We're going through a reinvention as a collective. The truth will be coming out. Things that we were as a collective still tempted by, um, attached to, all of that lies are going to be recorrected now. And I don't feel that it's really based on a certain person that may be become our next leader. This is individually that we are all understanding of the old temptations are not working anymore. It's time to be the fool card. Pretty much. But if you allow the change, now that's going to be up to you. But the fool card twice is not out here just for kicks and giggles. Okay? It's telling you it's time for a new beginning, but only you can do it. You have to have the perseverance to become the fool card. Or it's very easy to stay stuck in this. And if you do, you will be stuck in this lie. Okay. But yeah, that's what I see. So I guess that pretty much will wrap up for today's reading. But I feel that we're going to continue to keep getting the pages. So I probably may do another reading on the pages, because we're about to learn a whole bunch of new stuff, not only about ourselves, but what makes us truly happy, our true desires, um, moving ourselves into more joy, contentment. Also, you see all of the yellow, which is your wisdom and your power, going toward staying in your power. And your power resides from taking yourself away and out of deception and envy. Okay. It's time to start telling the truth. Telling the truth that you want a new start, a new beginning, and that you no longer want to stay tempted to stay into something or to be associated with something, a group of people, whatever it is for you, that is not for your highest good, because that's what the food card represents: a level of spirituality, higher frequency, higher vibration, and moving forward. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Y'all know I do long readings over here because I try to teach you. I'm just not trying to tell you what your ex doing and all of that crap. Who cares? Pay attention to your journey and what you got to do, because soon some of you are going to feel very eluded, very happy, a sense of gratitude. You're going to celebrate um, that you or somebody else or both, your situation went forward, and that you're going to celebrate that you were able to move yourself forward into your new path, new beginning. And then some people is going to be like, I can't believe I finally detached or moved myself away from that energy, low vibration, because that's what that Diablo card is. Um, Resentment, anger, bitterness, um, staying in that survival mode, you know, regret, feeling ungrounded. All of that is the root chakra. So, what else? We're trying to see if they got any other messages. I guess not. Because they always wait until I get off and then want to start giving me other messages. And I'll be like, well, I done clocked out now. What you want me to do? Let me see. Okay. Getting back into self sufficiency, stability, security, patience, following your instinct, having that courage, nurturing, stamina, um, connecting more to nature, getting out of that energy that life is a burden, depending on others, whether it's for transportation, housing, monetary, intimate connections. All of that is part of the root chakra or temptation. Some people stay in relationships just so they'll have somewhere to stay. We see it every day, right? You got some people that stay in relationships so that they can have somebody to be intimate with. hmm Um, some people stay in relationships and situations because they like to be angry. And the person that allows them to be in a relationship with them, they allow that um, root chakra energy, you know. Well, my baby, they just angry, they just upset, and I'm gonna do everything I can do to, pacifying a person or a situation, when that person that's bitter and angry is actually bringing down that other person that is not bitter and angry, that is actually being rejected. But as the Fool card, this reading is saying that it's time for you to break yourself free. Don't keep allowing yourself to stay in a situation where somebody is angry and bitter and resentment, and because you're in their life, they feel that their life is a burden and this and that. It's time to break free from that. So you probably will be seeing more divorces. Like I told you before, also, you got people that has been married 39 years getting a divorce now because they were never supposed to marry in the first place. You can look at a lot of celebrities right now, um, that are divorcing after 40 years. Uh, a lot of people stay married or in relationships or living together because of family and or children. But just think of also, because children, this probably also could be why these pages keep coming out. The level of stuff that we continue to subject to our children based on our own desires needs to stop. um, Thinking that it's best for the kids and all of this, so that the child sees and feel frequency and vibration in the home, in the environment, when arguing, fighting, bitterness, resentment, addictions, all type of stuff is going on in the home, but people fail to release each other from their self for the sake of the child, but the child is feeling physically and spiritually that low vibrational energy inside of the home. But the parents think, because they desire that mate, they want to keep themselves there and keep subjecting, the child or the children into a low vibrational energy. Because you can change a person's mind, but you cannot, or you can deceive a person's mind far as children, but you cannot unmimic the low vibrational energy, the frequency inside of the home. You can't cover that up. It's no way that you can physically and or spiritually cover that up, to child or children in the home. You can fake it and say, oh yeah, we're not arguing, we're not fighting, but that person's soul feels the low vibration frequency that's running through the home. That also needs to stop. Because people with the rejection and the temptation card, people are selfish. People are selfish because they don't want to be single. They want their family to, see that they're married and that they're in a relationship. They want friends on social media to see that they got a person and all this stuff. At While at the meanwhile, they're in a low vibrational relationship. I ain't gonna tell you no lie now. If they give me the message, my job is to report it. So thank y'all for watching. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe because I always go live when I do my readings. So it'll come up on your timeline. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.